It's Joe Brown here at Financial Wellness University, and I'm going to talk about 5 things you need to stop doing to handle these rough economic times. Number 1, hey, stop doing this. Oh, stop fumbling while you're doing your video. That's one. Hey, this is Joe Brown here at Financial Wellness University, and I'm going to talk about 5 things you need to stop doing to handle rough economic times, or just stop doing in general if you want to improve your finances. Number 1, stop doing the same thing and expecting a different result. They call this insanity. Now, a lot of people make that quote, but I just want to clarify because it can get confusing, because you might be doing the right thing, but you're not doing it at the right intensity. So sometimes that change that you need is not necessarily doing a different action, but doing it at a higher level. Maybe instead of making 10 calls a week, maybe you need to make 100. Instead of doing 1 post a week, maybe you need to do 10 posts or 5 posts. So sometimes changing that intensity will give you the added benefit that you need to move it to the next level. The next thing is number 2 is spending. You need to stop spending without a budget. One of the worst ways to bust your finances is to spend just wildly and freely and never have a budget as a way of getting control of the way you're spending. Because if you spend that way, you're gonna be similar to that old song from Eric B. and Rakim. The phrase goes, "I'm digging to my pocket, all my money is spent. Dig deeper, still coming up with lint." Well, that's gonna happen every week if you don't put a hold on the spending without it corresponding with your budget. Number 3, going into consumer debt. Everybody wants the best of the best, but when you use a credit card to buy consumer items, all you do is pay more for the very same item. Now, I like nice stuff just as much as the next person, but I'm not going to pay $500 for something that costs $300. And that might be a low end of what you would pay if you continue paying those low payments. Learn how to make more money and save up for the things that you want, so that you can pay for them in cash and not go into debt for items that are going to go down in value. So don't go into consumer debt. 1, stop doing the same thing expecting a different result. 2, stop spending. Number 3, stop going into consumer debt. And number 4, stop listening to the critics. Stop listening to the wrong voices, because everyone has an opinion. But if you want to get skinny, you don't take advice from someone who's fat. That's just a fact. You know, everyone has an opinion, especially when it comes to finance, or you want to go into business and you're asking your broke cousin, "Hey, what do you think I should do?" And it might even come even close. It might be a parent or a sibling. They love you, but if they're not in business, if they're not financially strong or literate, they are really not in a position to give you advice. So take your advice from people who are winning in the area that you want to win in. All right? And 5, the last one, is just stop being negative. Let's keep it real. Stop being negative, because when you're negative, it drains you, man. It just takes a lot out of you. So be positive, be uplifting. You know, start doing some affirmations or something like that. But don't live in the negative space. Don't be pessimistic and think everything's gonna go wrong. You know, sometimes I see a quote that I use. It's not the load that weighs you down, it's the way you carry it, man. So carry it with poise, with pride, and with confidence that it'll turn around. It'll turn around. All right. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell so you'll be notified for the next video, which will likely be 5 things you need to start doing. 5 things you need to start doing. But as I said, give me that thumbs up. Helps the video be seen by more people. Subscribe, hit that little bell, and move to the next level. See you at the top.